get ready with me for the gym while I talk some hard truths about the gym. So for my first point, I feel like this is a super important one too because summer's coming up. If you're saying that you've been working out so hard, working your butt off 3 to 5 days a week, and you're just not seeing any progress, the hard truth is that you're lying to everyone else and you're lying to yourself, and in all reality, you're probably not working hard enough. Because the fact is, if you have adequate training and you're working with progressive overload, you're eating right, you actually are working out the 3 to 5 days a week and putting yourself through it, you will be seeing results. And then point number 2, I also feel like is super important with summer coming around, and it's that no one is watching you in the gym. It's kind of a hard truth because I feel like a lot of people have this mentality that they're using not going to the gym, like they're scared to go to the gym because people are watching them, as an excuse. But a hard truth, no one gives a damn about you. Really, it's not that personal, like saying no one gives a damn about you. It's really just that everyone is so focused on becoming a better version of themselves. Like, everyone is there for the same reason. Everyone wants to work out. So they're all focused on themselves. They're really not watching you. No, your genetics are not shit and your metabolism is not just slow so you're not able to lose weight. In all reality, I would assume you've never tried a whole foods, proper, unprocessed food diet, a regular sleep schedule, and consistently working out about 3 to 5 days a week. It is not normal to be constantly bloated, distended, or having stomach issues, or just in pain generally. If you are, you really need to take a look at what you're consuming. One thing that really opened my eyes up when I started bodybuilding and getting into the gym, I had a personal trainer and she made me do the 3-day dietary intake log, and it's basically just to show your trainer what you're eating currently and how your diet is like looking at the moment. And when I tell you guys, I thought I had the best diet. I thought I had like no processed foods in my diet. I thought I was like so good, low sugar, everything. I was like feeling it. And then when I started actually writing down every single thing I ate for the dietary log. So yeah, that's something you can do if you're unsure, like, and if you think that you don't eat a whole lot of processed foods and that you eat really well, all that stuff. Just try the dietary intake log for a day. And see how much like bad shit you write down on there. Another hard truth is that no one is at fault for you not being where you want to be, physically, mentally, financially, anything like that, but you. You're to blame, my friend. Because in all reality, it is no one's job to come and save you and put the work in for you, but you. You need to do that. So many people come up with so many limiting factors about themselves on reasons why they can't go to the gym, and I just wish that they'd be able to know and realize that like there's people in a hospital bed or, like sick, injured, maybe living their last day on earth, wishing that they could be in the body that you're in and that you're just taking for granted. Like, it's totally fine if you want to have whatever excuse that you got on why you're not physically active or why you're not in the gym or whatever, that's totally fine. But I really want you to look at a double amputee who just ran a marathon or someone who's in a wheelchair and hits the gym every single day. I want you to tell them that. I want you to tell them your excuse. Because that leads me into my next hard truth, and that is whatever excuse you have on not being physically active and in the gym, whatever excuse you have, it's not a good one. You should be working out and doing physical activity for lifestyle and longevity. Nobody wants to be that elderly person who cannot get themselves down the stairs, who cannot be independent, who cannot even get themselves off the couch. And all of this is preventable. I feel like a large misconception is that aging has to be uncomfortable and painful what you not, but it doesn't have to be if you don't want it to be. And then my last hard truth about the gym is that it is never too late. It is never too late to get started in the gym. And I feel like a lot of people have this mentality of, oh, I should have started years ago, or I'm just too old, or I don't want to be a beginner at something. Why? Why would you not want to try and put yourself out there and be a beginner at something again? You get one life. And we often hear, oh, in another lifetime. There is no other lifetime, babe. This is all you get. You can start something, start anything at any age and be so successful in it. So stop putting all these limiting factors inside your brain that you can't, or you're not going to be good, or you don't want to be a beginner. All this stuff, literally stop. Start today if you wanted to. You could start next weekend if you wanted to, your next day off, whatever it is. whatever excuse you have on why you're not going to, you need to address that and you need to figure it out because it is never too late. And yeah, those are all the hard truths that I have for today. Otherwise, this is the finished gym makeup look. Super lightweight, super basic, nothing too crazy. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna go hit glutes. Bye.